Good morning, everyone. Last night we got to Pudgudpud, and the weather really just changed for not the best, and we got into the town and we found out that really it's just been getting pounded by rain and storms, and it's really just an interesting area. So we came to a kind of like a resort where we were staying. There was no power, and it was just kind of a crazy experience all together, and then we were able to get power for just a little bit, and some people were kind enough to make us some fried chicken and some good Filipino food, and then so we were able to just get together and eat. But the whole time the wind has just been gusting, just so crazy. I'm not sure if it's a tropical storm or what is happening for sure, but it has been quite the experience. And then the power, just everything blacked out once again, and we were just hanging out, and it's just really been an interesting experience to say the least. But hey, we had a roof over our head, we had foods in our bellies, and really everything's all good. But bottom line is we need to get out of here because I'm looking for some sunshine. So at this northern Luzon area, the weather is just so different, it blows my mind. I bet the sun is shining back in La Union, and it's probably nice and toasty just the way I like it. So anyways, we're gonna keep heading east. We're working our way over to Santa Ana, and that's what we're gonna do right now. So we best get going. Hopefully the weather is much better over there. So we'll see you in a little. We did get a place right on the ocean, literally right on the ocean, and that's the sound of the generator. But man, so much for getting a place right on the ocean. Check this out. Good morning. Woo. Wow, this is definitely experience to say the least.
So I'll just be extremely honest, this trip has not gone at all how I've wanted it to go from the very beginning. It is unfortunate and it is extremely frustrating. However, no matter what, you just always gotta stay positive and keep moving forward. That is pretty much my motto. So far, this whole time, I may not show it in the videos, but I have been battling and fighting everything this entire time. It's crazy when you're in a completely different country, traveling where you don't really know what you're doing. And all I have to say is through this here journey, I have learned so much, and I'm almost getting to the point to where I'm letting go. I'm accepting what's going on, and I'm no longer fighting everything. But as of right now on this trip, I haven't quite made it that far yet. Thankfully, this entire time I've had wonderful people looking out for me. This area you're about to see, this road was just a few days ago completely washed out. There was no getting through there, and my wonderful driver monitored it, kept an eye on everything, and let us know when it finally opened so we could actually get through there and continue this trip. Oh yeah, and at this time, I am getting a real taste of reality, and I'm starting to realize that the weather might actually not start getting better. It might be getting worse, and it's really sinking in. I'm feeling a lot of different things, and I just got a serious case of the gloomers.
But either way, this has been an interesting experience to say the least. At least we're not rolling through a tropical storm anymore, and we're just gonna keep moving. So we gotta stay positive, and that's what it's all about. It's just about the adventure. So I'll touch base after a little bit. All right, so I'm pretty sure we're about roughly halfway to Santa Ana. We are in the Cagayan province, which is pretty much all northern Luzon. It's just a giant province. I'm still learning a lot about this. Very, very little service, hardly any internet up here at all to do well, much research. But either way, we're making our way over there. The weather is still, it's gotten a lot better. However, it's still pretty rainy and gloomy, which is not really my preference. But from what I hear, where we're heading, it is supposed to be clearer, and hopefully it's gonna be sunny when we get there, but I guess we'll just have to see. We're just making a quick little stop to get some buko juice, coconut juice, and just stock up on a few supplies, some fresh bananas and watermelon, and just we got all kinds of stuff here. So the prices are much better up here. I guess back in La Union it was like 40 pesos for to get coconuts, and up here it's like 15 pesos, and then a lot cheaper for pretty much all the produce. So we're just grabbing some stuff, getting hydrated and refreshed a little bit, and we're gonna keep making our way to hopefully better weather. God, I hope so.
I will definitely say that coconut juice and those bananas and fresh fruit, melons, everything I tried in that stand was some of the best, freshest fruits I've ever had in my life, and that was a true delight. Really trying to keep things positive here.
Alright, so right now I'm just about ready to cross the Magapit Bridge, which is an extremely important bridge for the northern folks up here. Without it, we could not go to Santa Ana. Without it, these people would not be able to cross the Cagayan River, which is extremely important. So let's give a little recognition to this wonderful bridge here, and let's go check it out just a little bit. Oh my goodness, and there's the sun. Hallelujah. Goodness, just look at the size of this river. There is no possible way that anybody is gonna be driving across this river without this bridge. Ooh, that thing's a beast ride. Nice military vehicle there. Anyways, yeah, this bridge is phenomenal. It is just, its structure is amazing. I just think it's amazing. I like the color. I like it all, but it really just serves a huge purpose for these people up here, and I just wanted to show everybody what it looks like. Well, I really do apologize for the gloominess out here. However, we cannot stop, and this has kind of been my plan the whole time, so we got to keep making our way towards Santa Ana, and I just pray to God that it's going to be a little better weather up there. But again, at least it's not a tropical storm, and no matter what, we got to keep moving forward, so we'll see you in a little bit. I just love those hot rod tricycles.
This here trip, this lengthy trip I'm on, is a perfect example of a trip gone pretty wrong. And that is for many reasons. I'm not being negative, I'm being truthful and honest, and I'm having some serious realizations here. I even told my family shortly after this, I am so sorry for this terrible trip so far. But one thing here is, you know, life is a lesson all around. Traveling, I learn so much when I travel, and I'm finally realizing, hey Wes, you don't know what you're doing. You're not a journalist. You are not a professional anything. You are just, you know, a very new rookie vlogger who is starting to really get some experience traveling, and it is all good. But I will assure you that as this trip continues down the road a little bit, things really do start shaping up, and it does just become a phenomenal time and adventure. So please stick around, and thank you so much for watching my videos, even if they're not the greatest all the time, but I am working on that, and I just really appreciate everyone's support. So thank you so much.
Can you access the port, or is it closed off? We can? Because that's kind of like the furthest tip would probably be able to go with the weather the way that it is.
Alright, so I've made it to Santa Ana, and really we're just kind of in like a suburb of Santa Ana, which is called San Vicente, and we're at the northern tip. This is kind of what I wanted to do. Unfortunately, the weather is just not good, and I wanted to go to another island, which is Palau Island, and unfortunately I cannot do any of that, so we're just making it to the tip. And honestly, I'm gonna get right out of here and I'm gonna head to the mountains because I don't want to waste any time. So I really do apologize. I planned on spending a lot more time here. Unfortunately, the weather isn't working with us. Let's just get out there. We'll shoot this little bit. I can't say that things get too much better on this video. Got some lovely sights, definitely covering some ground and, you know, making some milestones. However, I found out that around November through January and even into February, that up in northern Luzon, it's just not that nice. It is just like this, and golly, I wish I would have known that. Alright, well, we gotta just do something with this anyway, so out some cards. But again, live and you learn, and again, next time I will come up here during the nicer months. I will go to the beach and I will do everything that I wanted to do this time later. Alright, so this is the San Vicente port just outside of Santa Ana. I hope you can hear me okay. It's so windy, it's crazy. We're not gonna be able to go to the Palau Island, which is right over here. As beautiful as it looks, we're not gonna go out in that right now. However, we are marking a milestone, so it's not a total loss. We made it to Santa Ana. That was our goal. Things aren't how we planned, and that's just the way life is. So this is it. All right, so we made it as north as we can. The very tip. I believe that this is probably the East Philippine Sea. I'm sure someone will correct me. Either way, we made it, and now I was gonna spend a little time here, but instead of staying here for a day or two, we're gonna head straight to, pretty much immediately, start heading south. Anyways, yeah, we're gonna start heading south to Cagayan, and we're gonna start working our way up the mountains and just keep cruising. Eventually, we're gonna make it to Sagada and a bunch of different places, and then back to La Union. Oh, all right, everybody. I hope you enjoyed this. I apologize for just the change and everything, but let's just keep on moving, because that's what we do on Westlife. They're probably just so used to this. Alright, well, I really do apologize. Unfortunately, this is just kind of a total bust. I am disappointed, but there's just nothing that I can do about it. So, just gotta keep moving, and that's all I can do. I apologize. I hope I haven't let anybody down. It's just really totally not up to me. So, thank you, Salamat, and keep coming with me on Westlife. The next adventure is gonna be much better, I hope.